For the Blake Lively story, Justin Baldoni is suing the New York Times for $250 million. After his co-star Blake Lively accused him of sexual harassment, Justin Baldoni is retaliating. He filed a libel suit against the New York Times on Tuesday, alleging that the publication of an article that relied on Lively's self-serving narrative was rife with inaccuracies, misrepresentations, and omissions. In December, Lively accused Baldoni of sexual harassment in retaliation in a lawsuit she filed with the California Civil Rights Department. According to Lively's shocking lawsuit, Baldoni and his crew retaliated against her by leaking negative press in an attempt to destroy her career after she voiced concerns about sexual harassment on the set of their movie, It Ends With Us. The New York Times originally reported Lively's lawsuit on December 21 in an article headed, "We Can Bury Anyone Inside a Hollywood Smear Machine." The contents of the Civil Rights Department complaint, which are normally kept classified, were included in the 4,000-word story. The talent agency WME, which also represents Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds, fired Baldoni following the New York Times report and Lively's complaint against him. Hollywood SAG-AFTRA, the actors' organization, quickly endorsed Lively by issuing a statement in her favor. The It Ends With Us studio, Sony, also issued a statement endorsing Lively. According to Baldoni, Lively started a campaign to reshape her public persona, with salacious, headline-grabbing allegations in the New York Times at Baldoni's cost after fabricating sexual harassment claims in order to gain control of the movie. According to Baldoni's lawsuit, Lively's cynical abuse of sexual harassment allegations to assert unilateral control over every aspect of the production was both deliberate and manipulative. At the same time, she made a number of high-profile mistakes that damaged her reputation, which she attempted to hide by accusing plaintiffs of interfering with the private affairs of an A-list celebrity. This is merely an excuse. Although fame has its drawbacks, Lively's actions here are unacceptable. According to the lawsuit, the New York Times relied almost entirely on Lively's unverified and self-serving narrative, lifting it nearly verbatim while disregarding an abundance of evidence that contradicted her claims and exposed her true motives, failing to uphold its journalistic integrity. In investigating Lively's claims of sexual harassment and retaliation, the New York Times intends to vigorously defend against the lawsuit. A representative for the newspaper told Celebrity Talks in a statement released to Celebrity Talks on Tuesday. Times spokesperson Danielle Rhodes has said, "The function of an independent news organization is to follow the facts where they lead. Our article was reported with care and responsibility. The text conversations and emails that we accurately and extensively quote in the story were among the thousands of pages of actual records that served as its foundation. The other subjects of the piece, Mr. Baldoni, Wayfarer Studios, and their agents have not yet identified any mistakes." We also released their complete statement refuting the accusations made in the piece. In a statement, Lively's lawyers informed Celebrity Talks that nothing in this lawsuit changes anything regarding Lively's allegations. Although Lively first complained to the California Civil Rights Department about Baldoni and his Wayfarer production business, the actress's lawyers filed a federal case on Tuesday. Lively's lawyers stated, "We look forward to addressing each and every one of Wayfarer's allegations in court." Attorney Brian Friedman filed Baldoni's lawsuit in Los Angeles Superior Court on behalf of 10 plaintiffs in total: Wayfarer Studios, Baldoni, his producing partner Jamie Heath, and Baldoni's crisis manager and publicist, Melissa Nathan and Jennifer Abel. It Ends With Us, which is based on the book of the same name and revolves around a couple and domestic abuse in their relationship, was co-starred by Lively and directed by Baldoni. The movie, which became a box office hit, was created and the booking rights were purchased by Wayfarer Studios. Screenshots of text messages and other correspondence were included in Lively's complaint. According to Lively's team, these screenshots demonstrated coordinated efforts by Baldoni's public relations representatives to damage her reputation in the media as part of a social manipulation campaign. Pages and pages of text exchanges that Friedman told Celebrity Talks are evidence that the text messages included in Lively's original complaint were doctored and manipulated, are included in Baldoni's lawsuit and his case. He claims that the Times intentionally left out passages that dispute Lively's story. According to Baldoni's lawsuit, the Times reporters would have seen unquestionable proof that it was Lively, not plaintiffs, who engaged in a calculated smear campaign if they had actually examined the thousands of private communications they claimed to have obtained. Baldoni and Heath entered her makeup trailer uninvited while she was undressed, including when she was breastfeeding. According to one of Lively's most heinous allegations in her complaint, a text message that seems to be from Lively to Baldoni that says, "I'm just pumping in my trailer if you want to work out our lines," is included in Baldoni's lawsuit as a refutation of that particular allegation. None of the text message's veracity has been confirmed by Celebrity Talks. Lively is accused of inviting Baldoni into her trailer in a text message that was made in June 2023. Following the filing of Lively's case, there was a backlash from both parties, expressing concerns about how those private text messages were obtained. Abel, Baldoni's current publicist, was one of the people Lively accused of planning a smear campaign against her. According to a later lawsuit brought by Stephanie Jones, Baldoni's former publicist, those text conversations originated from her former employee's phone. Heath, Abel, Nathan, Wayfarer, and Baldoni all refuted Lively's initial allegations and claimed that Lively was the source of the unfavorable press about Baldoni. When Lively's case was initially filed, Friedman told Celebrity Talks, "These claims are completely false, outrageous, and intentionally salacious with an intent to publicly hurt and rehash a narrative in the media." Friedman claimed to Celebrity Talks on Tuesday that Lively, her group, and the New York Times were involved in a vicious smear campaign. By doing this, Friedman claimed, they predetermined the outcome of their story and aided and abetted their own devastating PR smear campaign, designed to counter the organic groundswell of criticism among the online public and revitalize Lively's self-induced floundering public image. "It's a delicious irony. We embrace the full truth, while their side embraces partial truths," Friedman continued, "and have every communication to support it."